Hello everybody, this is Kyrix with more of the Final Fantasy V 4-Job Fiesta 2017 Charity Run Round 2. So, as always, links in the description will take you to the 4-Job Fiesta website where you can make a donation to Child Play Charity. If you can do so, please leave a comment down below letting me know you've done so. Also in the description you will find a link to my friend Eisen's channel. He is doing the run this year, however, it is not being aired. Nonetheless, go over there and show his channel some love. On the way back to the save point, I managed to have Ferris get tagged with Deathclaw. So, that's a thing I have now. Won't do me any good here, but it's a thing I have now. We are going to summon our good buddy Golem. And we're going to sing the hero's rhyme. We're just going to punch Gilgamesh a little bit. Also, he's not looking so hot. Oh, he's hitting kind of hard. Also, it looks like just in general, Leviathan is tending to hit harder than just about everything else. So, Leviathan, good summon to use around here, it seems. This should be, if all goes quickly enough, either the last or second to last video for us. Because I think, honestly, with the setup I have and the complete lack of struggle I've been having against bosses, I think I should be able to wreck Neo X Death in a single video. And I think, given that we're starting the end zone now, that I can blitz Necrophobe in one go. We're pretty good on everything. I didn't really waste a whole lot. I wasted the cost of a golem. So let me ether up real quick. On her? Yeah, we're good. Okay. So we're just gonna play Runaway for a while. From pretty much everything until I get to Necrophobe. Because I got nothing left to prove. I got nothing left to show off either really. Bang. There we go. Perfect! 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 Alright, this should be Necrophobe. No, Necrophobe is the next screen. Okay, cool. Because there's there's Shinryu, who we are also not fighting because, wow, if Omega did that to me, I hear Shinryu is even stronger. We're not having that fight. Let's do Leviathan. Show off how strong he still is. Okay, that was garbage. Let's show off Bahamut. Show off how strong he is. Let's just hit this guy. Perfect! Perfect, perfect, perfect. No, other way. Other way, other way, Kyrix. Lord knows you've come through here enough times to know your way around by now. Okay. Run up to Necrophobe, full up on everything. And then we unlock the final save point of the game. Hopefully do this all in one good run. Fine. Let's do it this way. While also trying to run. Because that. Jesus fuck, game. How about you don't do that? That works too. I'll take that as well. So yeah, Meteor's kind of a bitch. Let's not let that ever happen again. Looks like I had just enough ethers to make it all the way through here. Alright, let's take him on. It shouldn't be too horrible? Question mark? Okay, Nikki. We are gonna open up a carbuncle. And Hero's Rhyme. Shit! I needed a Mighty Guard first. Oh well, we'll Tsunami, I guess. See how that fares. He will dual cast first you, then you. Okay, so we're looking at that upper one, 25, 48. Much stronger. Let's stick with those. I've achieved invincibility. You have not, good sir. And here's the proof. I need to remember, Mighty Guard, then Carbuncle. Guess I need a turn. Not so invincible after all, are you, big guy? Ha! I just learned Flash! Cool. Too bad for you, we're an all-magic party. Also Golem. Because you probably hit like a truck. No, already did that. Actually, because it didn't affect Ferris, she probably won't learn it even though it hit the rest of the party, which is kind of stupid when you think about it. Alright, let's see if Gilgamesh will come out now, please. Would be kind of a cool trick, wouldn't it? Oh, so even if Golem stops it, it still counts to disrupt her? Oh, that's cool. Summoners break the game! Ringtone! Welcome back, buddy. We missed you. And now we just sit back and watch the fight. Set his junk on fire. So yeah, the very fact that I just went one go against Necrophobe really fills me with confidence on my chances with X-Death. Because, you may recall, I've had some trouble with this asshole in the past. You must fall in love, or something. Try acting a little like a woman if you still know how. Hey! I think Final Fantasy V would be fantastic if it were voice acted. Vacuum Wave. Hate that move! Especially since I can't ever learn it. Yeah, she is kind of a sweetheart. But yeah, if I had had Phoenix in the last run, there would have been no issue with the loop. I'd have closed that loop instantly, you know? Just so we can see Gilgamesh's awesomeness. Come on, buddy, do your thing. That's my line! Just to set that up for next turn. And by next turn, I mean next step. Yeah, that was 11 minutes. That's not too bad. It's a third of the runtime. Let's heal up, patch up, and I think we're good to go. We're ready to take on Big Bad Mr. Tree himself. It's 30 hours. Exactly. Cool. Nope, get on the platform. Sheena, get in the glowing green portal. God, I need to watch Shinesman again. That was fun. I'm excited. As of today / tomorrow, I will have Netflix again. So we're gonna fast forward through all this bullcrap. I mean, technically I could have used the roommate's Netflix, but I really wanted my own back because it had all of my stuff on it. And I kind of like having my stuff, you know? Flips up into the end zone. Alright, this should hopefully be the final video of this particular run. Wish me luck, everybody! Oh, good fucking riddance! There we go. Let's see. The symmetry of that bothers me. I stopped fast forwarding because I like this music. It's literally that simple. That's why I didn't fast forward through any of Gilgamesh's stuff. Because I like my ringtone. Go all lumberjack on that evil tree. Alright, let's do this. We are gonna open up with Golem, actually. And Mighty March. So we got a regen kicking. Mighty Guard. Oh, and we're gonna dual cast Odin's. Because you're just a single target, and I want to do lots of single target damage to you. And then we will, oh, what's this? We're gonna Odin again. Because, yeah, why not? And we need the Hero's Rhyme. Because the longer the fight goes on... any of these good for you? Almost certainly not, so let's not even bother. Let's just Odin away. Also, I've got between 20 and 25 elixirs. I don't know, I haven't counted, and I think I've gotten a couple since then. And I will be using them liberally. Carbuncle and Odin. Because, yeah, you do cast normal spells, don't you, big guy? Love it! Fucking love it. Man, I didn't think I'd use Odin at all, and he's become one of my go-tos now. At least until we get back to the multi-target versions of X-Death. Then it becomes Bahamut City. The Bahamutest of Bahamut. And that's X-Death. So, let's see what Neo X-Death's got for me. No, why things? Void and such. Void where prohibited, X-Death. I really can't believe I made that fucking joke. I hope I didn't make that joke any of the other runs. Void where prohibited. That's low and cheesy even by my standards. Okay, we're gonna abruptly shift tactics here. Opening up with this. Goodbye, X-Death's ass. Okay, we've got this. So no delta hit at all during this fight. Period. The elixir, so we can keep those Bahamuts coming. Keep the pain train rolling through the station, big guy. Likewise, Bahamuts for you. Bahamuts for days! Mega Flare Central, big guy. Mega Flare Central. See, this, boys and girls, is called $4 well spent. It may look like Reina is contributing absolutely nothing to this fight, but she is allegedly boosting all of our stats and levels. Constantly. I don't know at what rate, if it's like a point a second or a point a turn or what, but she's boosting us, and it's helping. Rest assured, it is fucking helping. Alright, let's do that. Not summon, dual cast. I'm gonna take at least one of these. I can taste it. Let's see how good Leviathan hits here. Well, it's not horrible, but not advisable either. No, we're gonna Bahamut. Of course, we're gonna Bahamut. What else could we do, really? And just because Big Boy's getting ready to throw down, Raina's gonna toss out a Bahamut of her own. Why the hell wouldn't she? Nope, 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 nope. Maybe I'll get lucky and kill the one that's trying to do this attack before he can do that attack. We are hasted. It is possible. I don't think I'll be able to do it before he gets at least one off, though. I think he's just... Yup, there it is. Guaranteed the one, but there was a time before the advent of Mighty Guard, thank you, P, that would have legitimately killed me. But fortunately, Fee brought that to my attention in her stream yesterday, her Star Tropics speedrun stream, and it's like, oh, he can... The Mighty Guard will blunt Almagest, and if you can survive that, he can't touch you. So I went the extra mile. I'm like, you know what? Let me try for Mighty Guard. It kind of matters. And it did. Thank you, Phoebe. This one's possible because of you. Even though I'm sure Bustin, who has been my navigator through this, for lack of a better word, has likewise also suggested that to me. Really? Dominated. Let's get that camera rolling. Let's get a nice, good picture of this shit. Actually, let me fire up Twitter itself. Just fuck, what's the command? Then like hashtag victory or something like that. Let me just take a look here. Just see. Okay. I'm pretty sure it is victory. So let's do that. Let's get a nice, good picture of this bitch for Gilgabot. Perfect. That's good. Boom! And I want to point out, not only was everyone alive at the end of this one, nobody died at all during that fight. Fucking yeah. And here I was at the start of this thing, just at the start of the 4-job Fiesta, my very first run, thinking, who would want a Team 750 run? How could you win with just spellcasters? Fuck, the spellcaster was the easiest run I've ever had. Oh my god, that was some good shit right there. That was some good shit. Good stuff, that. My victory has been logged and processing. Ah, that was some good shit right there. Oh, thank you, everyone. I'm sorry this was delayed for so long, that I took like a week and a half off for various reasons, good and stupid. But I did have a lot of fun with both of these runs this year. For as much as I bitched, I did enjoy them both. While I don't enjoy the fact that I felt the need to pay for a class, Summoner, first off, it was necessary. I would not have had the ease of the run that I had without it. Secondly, 2 red mages would have been not good. While I don't agree with Phoebe that red mage is a worthless class to get, I do agree with her that having more than one is ridiculous. And lastly, I am glad that something made me make a donation. $4 is not a huge donation by anyone's metric. Even my broke ass. But the fact that I could put money into fucking Child's Play was awesome to me. You know? And I think it's funny that I finished 2 natural runs before I did 1 normal one. And I am immensely fucking grateful that I went for 5th job. Because had I not... Oh boy. Fucking 2 bards. Don't get me wrong, bard's a great class. And Reyna as almost my permanent bard for most of the game. At least since I got Blue Mage. She's pretty much been locked as my bard for the game. Since that point. So a good half the game, she's been my go-to bard. She has more than pulled her weight. But, again, having 2 bards, not good. And Blue Mage, oh man, I put some legwork in for Blue Mage, but oh, it was justified. It was so good. I'm fine with the legwork I put in to get Blue Mage working. It absolutely did exactly what I hoped it would do. I'm pretty sure I've gone on record this year in both runs saying, oh, I wouldn't mind having Blue Mage as one of my jobs. You know, before Thief happened, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of hoping for Thief, I'm kind of hoping for Blue Mage. Because Blue Mage is a bitch and a half to set up, but if you do, it is one of the most powerful classes this game has to offer. You know? Oh boy, it's got some teeth to it. As I showed. Mighty Guard, White Wind, fucking Arrow 3. I mean, I didn't let loose with every spell. Like I had, but never used level 5 Death. That is one of those go-to kill this quick spells. If I'd had Blue Mage early on, I'd have swept this game pretty much effortlessly because there's a lot of quick level up things that I could have gotten. And I do like the fact that I took a different approach to this, whereas before, in the first run, it was all about the Protect Rings. In the second and third run, I ignored them completely. In my second run, it was all about the Elven Mantles. I just lived and breathed them. I grabbed them, to be sure. I had 3 of them. But I don't think I ever equipped them at all. I might have done it once early on. I don't really think I did anything with them. And I'm a little upset that I missed one of the songs, that I went past the point of no return for it, but I didn't need it. And I hope the level song, or hero rhyme, was coded to work properly. I didn't see a lot of indication of it. But if it did what it claimed to do, then it more than earned its keep. You know, I'm willing to bet that part of the reason that battle with Neo Exeth went so well for me was the fact that, like, the third thing Reyna did at the start of it was Hero Rhyme. Or Hero's Rhyme, rather. That was like the second or third thing she did at the start of the battle. And until she finally took a hit and started throwing her lot in with spells, she didn't do anything else. So she was buffing us the entire fight. And it added up. I'm willing to bet that it and Mighty Guard are the reason that Almagest didn't even do half damage to some of my characters. You know? But good stuff. Good stuff, that. Man, this was a hell of an easy run. Not that I'm trying to disparage it or anything, but this was an easy run. And that's a good thing. That means two things. One, that luck was on my side in giving me the classes I need, or rather Gilgabot decided to stop giving me the finger. But two, I'm getting the hang of this game. That in the future runs will be easier. Like next year's run will be easier from the shit that I've learned in runs 1, 2, and 3, plus all the stuff that is no doubt being posted in the comments now. Thank you, by the way, to, well, fuck it, I've got credits, let's give out thanks. Again, thanks to Eisen. I pitch his channel every video because, first off, he's one of my friends who's on YouTube, and I like helping my friends, you know. Second off, he was the one who gave me the nudge to do this. Not that he was actively trying to persuade me, oh, you should do this, you know. He was talking about doing his run, and I just asked questions. I was kind of leaning towards it to begin with, and he just, in subtle conversation, gave me the nudge that I needed to go the rest of the way. So, you can thank him for all 3 of these runs, because he started the first one, and the first one had me hooked. Second, let's thank Phoebe, because she gave me a couple small pointers. Not that I'm trying to diminish what she said or did, you know, but she gave me some pointers in this. Like the Mighty Guard thing, just in casual conversation, just mentioning, oh, this thing with Mighty Guard, you know. It just had it in the back of my head that, you know, Mighty Guard's really good. Everyone really thinks it will help me. I should grab it. And if I hadn't, I think Almagest would have wiped out a couple of us. It wouldn't have wiped us. It wouldn't have wiped the party. I think I'd have tanked it with at least Ferris, if no one else. You know. But, and with Phoenix, it wouldn't have been that bad. I'd have gotten back on my feet in like 3 or 4 turns. But nonetheless, it helped. And, plus, there's the fact that Fee got me started on recording. When she did her channel first off, I'm like, oh, what do you use? Oh, I use this thing. And then it's, when she was switched to XSplit, I made the switch as well, and that's what I'm using now. So, you can thank Fee for my channel being a thing. You know what, for that matter, let's throw another thanks in here. Let's give a thanks to Star. You know, Star and I have been hanging out on her Discord and occasionally on her Twitch channel again. Star got me started to an extent. Fee may have given me the tools to build my channel, but Star helped me with the initial networking. She invited me to Star's challenge, which was the little Pokemon, I want to say Sapphire? But it was probably Ruby. It was one of the Hoenn games, but not Emerald. Specifically not Emerald. It's either Ruby or Sapphire. I want to say Ruby. It was Ruby. I did a Pokemon Ruby run where I had to choose a Pokemon as a starter, and I chose Larvitar, which anyone who knows Pokemon will recognize Larvitar as being my channel avatar. And that's why, because Larvitar was my starter, and we went through hell battling through Hoenn, just me and Larvitar. So that became my signature. And she introduced me to Kyler and Henri, and from there I met some other people, you know. So that got me a start there. Thanks to Bustin. And I know you said I said it properly, but it always feels like I'm fucking it up. And I don't know why, because it's an easy phrase. Because you have been giving me very useful, very helpful tips since run number 1. Got some more in run 2. Because of my schedule slip, I do not have anything of run 3 really up. I mean, the 3rd video is going up today. In about, let's say 9 hours and 43 minutes, it'll be going up. 3rd video. So, you probably haven't even noticed that they've gone up yet, or if you have, you haven't commented yet, so I don't know if you've given me great advice here, but rest assured, if you have, it will be noted and it will be used in the future. I think I've been reasonably good about using advice given to me when it comes to this game. Because this game, because it's a yearly thing that I do every year, that's what yearly means, it means that it's in a rare position where people can give me advice and it actually helps. Because usually it's like, well, I beat this game already like 6 months ago and I'm not playing it again anytime soon, so your advice, while appreciated, isn't going to help me. Well, I'll be doing this again at least once next year, if not more. So by all means, keep that advice coming. I love it. I appreciate it. For one thing, it shows that you're trying to help. It shows that you give a shit. And it gives me a wonderful chance to interact with everybody. I love interacting with my viewers. And part of me, and I'm squishing the shit out of this part right now, I'm punching him in the face, part of me wants to start a third run, and I'm telling him, no! I pushed it as it was to do a second run. I've got a ton of shit that I'm behind on that I need to get started on. Like, I've got to do Attack on Titan, and Infamous, and Suikoden 2, and Metal Gear Phantom Pain, and Jedi Power Battles, and the Ash Run, and Pokemon Platinum. And just fucking 7 videos just off the top of my head. And that's the stuff that I've already started and need to get back to. That doesn't even count stuff that's been on hold for months or stuff that's been in the folder, so to speak, just waiting to be started. I've got like 6 other games I want to get started on that I can't because my backlog's getting too big. My backlog of shit that needs finished. So I put literally every other project on hold so that I could make sure I had the space and the time to devote to this thing. At which point I promptly did nothing except play Pokemon and play Attack on Titan without recording any of it. Because I'm a procrastinating piece of shit. What can I say? It's how I roll. But this is done. Run 2 is done. And I really should have taken like a week to a month off before even starting Run 2. But no, I had to jump right back in. So now I can actually focus on shit that needs done. Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. I need to finish like 3 episodes of that so that that's done. So yeah, that's 8 projects. 8 projects that need my attention. Unless I miscounted and it's actually 9. But nonetheless, thank you for viewing. If you've donated, thank you for donating. Even if you didn't do it from my videos, it's still appreciated. I cannot remember the guy's name, but the guy who's running this, thank you, both for running this at all, and for fixing that issue I had with Gilgabot at the start. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the first episode of Run 2, but Gilgabot had a little glitch where he did not log Run number 1's victory, so he wouldn't let me start Run 2. So I basically messaged the guy, I'm like, dude, I'm having issues with Gilgabot. I want to start another run, but it's not working. So he fixed that for me in it took less than 12 hours. I'm not saying that, he waited half a day. I probably caught him asleep. I keep very strange hours. I'm nocturnal. It's 2:21 in the morning right now, and I'm fucking awake, alert, and perky as shit. That's kind of how I work. I don't start to drift off until the sun comes up, And then he gave me the heads up that, yeah, you can actually, even as late as the Earth Crystal, switch Red Mage number 2 for Summoner, which I did, and it is awesome! That was the best decision I've made since starting my very first run of 4-Job Fiesta, was swapping out that for that. And keep in mind, that's not a thing I intend to do a lot, just swapping classes. I did that because I really needed something that wasn't a Red Mage, and I really felt that I couldn't win without Summoner. By the way, another update. You may have heard Navi just go off. That is my text messenger sound. You may recall when I was in the Castle of the End Zone, which I believe was a video ago, 2 videos ago? I can't even remember. I was getting constant text messages from my friend, and she was worried because her cat got outside. And between that video and the others, I actually called her and told her, hey, just mostly to calm her down. I'm like, you need to be aware that while there's every chance he did get outside, there's also every chance that he never went outside and that he's in the house hiding somewhere. She just texted me to say she found him under the sink, so he'd been in the house the whole time. So, for those of you who are worried about my friend missing her elderly cat, he's fine. He never left home. So that's actually a surge of relief for me, too, because I've had pets go missing, and it's scary shit. And I'm sure all of you have. I mean, hell, even if it's something like a hamster or a guinea pig. I had a turtle that I put down on the carpet for a while, and he fucking went missing for 2 days, somehow. That cat found him just slamming him up against the fucking sliding glass door. How the hell do you lose a turtle in an apartment? It's a big turtle, too, like the size of your whole hand. It wasn't like an itty-bitty fucking fingernail turtle. He was a big-ass turtle. And I lost him! The cat found him like a day or 2 later. My mom heard something thumping the slider, and she went over, and here's the cat fucking with the turtle. But I do love this. This is a fun thing to do. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad it's over, and I'm looking forward to next year already. If I could, I would fucking start next year's already, but I can't, and I shouldn't. For many reasons. First off, that'll give me something to do next year. Second off, like I said, I've got a backlog the size of my cat's that is just waiting for me to turn my attention to it. And it's shit that really needs to get done, but I do love my charity vids. And hey, it went into August, and it shouldn't have, but it's well before the 30th. I got, 28 days before the deadline? Woo! Victory ham! I should do that. I get my food tomorrow. I should get another Victory ham. You know what? That should be what me and my friend do for the barbecue. Another ham. Get a cheap one, because we don't need a super big ham. We've gone through that. But you fucking toss that thing on the grill, heat it up, nom nom ham. Won't go very far, but it doesn't need to. Let's face facts. When I buy a ham, it's gone in no time at all anyway. But, yeah, Victory Ham might be a thing again this year. But, I do love the 4-job Fiesta. I love that I'm becoming as familiar with Final Fantasy V as I am with the others, like 6 and 4 and 9. The ones that matter. Because I've only beaten 9 like 3 or 4 times, if that. 4 I've beaten a lot, especially the DS version. For those of you, if you have to choose one version of Final Fantasy IV to play, and you have access to all of them, play the DS version. It's fucking awesome. It's got auto battles and stuff. It's great. I love it. If I have to choose a version of this, it's the Steam version, which I own, and it upsets me so much that my computer won't cooperate to record it. Here's hoping next year. And that's a thing, too. I even bought it so that it would be ready for this year. I bought it in, February or something. I've had it all year, waiting for the 4-job Fiesta. And then, in the pre-recording process, just fucking went right out the window. I can play it just fine, but it lags so bad as to be unwatchable. So, here's hoping. I've got a year. Well, I've got about 10 months. But I've got a year. Here's hoping in the interim I'll get a decent paying job, I'll be able to set aside some money, get a big ass computer, and next year's 4-job Fiesta will be brought to you via the Steam version, which will be better because it will have auto battle. Which means my grinding will be a lot more efficient. I'll just fucking put an audiobook on, just wander back and forth. Yay, Red Mage! 17 abilities learned. Yay! You know, she actually did really good. Being a red mage meant that, just like her class suggested, she played kind of the jack of all trades. She had a very heavy support role. And when necessary, she was able to bring the hurt too. Like, she backed up with summons. A blue mage, oh god, she carried so much weight throughout this entire playthrough. Especially once blue mage. Which is funny because Blondie was my first blue mage and Ferris just got stuck with it. And look at all of those. She learned most of the really good all of the really good blue mage spells and most of the other ones too. I have no doubt that if I'd had this as one of my first jobs, that I'd have had them all. You know, I'd have just flat out had all the blue magic by the end of the game. Because a lot of the stuff I missed was stuff you run into in the beginning of the game. But she carried so much weight. Reyna, my bard. She, on paper, was not as vital as the others, but don't let that fool you for a minute, because her songs, in very many cases, carried the day. The whole deep sea trench thing in the battle with the triplets, her and the others having the bard songs with Requiem fucking trivialized that whole dungeon. And unless someone tells me that, yeah, in the Game Boy Advance version, that hero song fucking doesn't work, yeah. Unless I'm told that by a reliable source, she pretty much boosted our stats, and we don't even need to bring up how much weight Bart's shouldered as my summoner, as my dual casting broken ass summoner. Ooh boy, he ended this run. The instant I sent that payment to fucking, you know, Child's Play Charity, the $4, and it logged in, the instant it said, hey, Kyrix can now use Summoner, that cinched it. That cinched the fact that I was going to win this run. Still no Omega, still no Shinryu, still not likely. But another year or two, who knows? Hell, Bustin', if you want to look up some strategies that could potentially be done and hook me up with them, maybe next year will be the year I take one of them out. Maybe next year will be the year I take both of them out. Who knows? I would like to add them to my resume, but yeah. Until then, who knows? Shit, I just remembered 2 other games that are on my fucking backlog I need to get back to. Oh, fucking yes. That is a sense of pride and accomplishment. I made X-Death my bitch. So, thank you all, and I will see you next year. Bye-bye, everybody.